Hi folks! Did you know that we play Sporcle Party live on Twitch every week? It's a ton of fun. Come play with us. Anyway, here's the stream. Hey, party people! And welcome back to another exciting game of Sporcle Party Live. I know you're probably wondering, why the mask? You usually don't wear a mask. And that's true. But today's a little different because, you see, I'm here to train my apprentice. Or maybe it's my sidekick because we're doing MCU.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
The Bucky to my...
Peter, I'm mic'd and you're not, so I don't...
Yeah, well, get it on me!
Yeah.
Mr. Apprentice Man. So this is Darrin.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Darrin.
And he's going to be taking over for me for a few games here in a few weeks, so it's best to train you and make sure that you're ready to go.
Yeah, I'm updating my name to be more appropriate.
Darrin Boy Wonder.
Yeah.
That's very good. And there he is. There's Darrin Boy Wonder. So yeah, we're doing a little co-host today. That's exciting and new and fun. But as always, we're going to be playing a few games of Sporcle Party. So if you haven't already, make sure to download. Right, there it is. Yep, well, you get the other one. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, I'll get iPhone, you get Android.
So yeah, if you're on Android, go to the Android App Store. If you're on Apple, go on, or iOS, go to the iOS App Store and download it. It's totally free, so why not?
It's so easy.
It couldn't be easier.
I really couldn't. I ended up on the weird page.
So make sure you do that, and then if you want to play along, all you have to do is type in the code right over there, 444-790, and we're starting off today with the MCU. And that's all because of the tragic passing of Chadwick Boseman. We're here to, this is the best kind of, tribute that we could do.
Pretty much.
So last minute.
I mean, it's a series of movies that I know have brought you and me a lot of joy.
Absolutely.
And they've lost a very crucial member. So
absolutely.
let's give them a little attention and a little love for the MCU love. And
so,
that.
How does this game work, you may ask? Well,
I'm asking.
Let me tell you. It's all about trivia. In this case, MCU trivia, but our second game is going to be up to you. We'll get to that afterwards. It works like this. There's 10 questions in the regular round. Each question is worth the amount of points that you wager, from 1 to 10. But you can only use each wager once, so you got to make sure to choose wisely. Mm-hmm. If you're pretty sure you know the answer, maybe you wager high. Maybe use that 10-pointer. Or, if you're not so sure, maybe you're guessing, wager low. Maybe use that 1-pointer. Mm-hmm. Maybe use that 2-pointer. Mm-hmm. Right? And of course, then we get to the final question. That one is worth up to 20 points. And you get to wager 0, 10, or 20 points, but it's a little different on the final question.
Right.
Because if you get that answer wrong, you lose those points.
I don't want that.
No, you don't. No, you don't. And you're actually playing. Me? Well, I'm hosting as always, so I usually like to wager 20 points even though I have 0.
I usually wager 20 points, but I usually also choke on the last question. Like, very frequently I choke on the last question.
Awful. Let's see what the chat's saying. Waltz says, I only know my man Captain America. Is that Marvel? And it sure is, Waltzing. And don't worry, if you're not a big MCU fan, stick around because we'll be playing a second game. And that second game is going to be all up to you. It can be anything from science to Star Wars to world geography. Mm-hmm. What else we got? Back to school,
movies of various decades, not genres of music of various decades, sports.
That's a genre.
Rock is a genre. And a rock.
And a rock. All right, guys. Well, let's get right into it. Let's start the game. Let's see who's playing today. Well, we've got me, Sporcle. We've got Darrin Boy Wonder here.
The holy Sporcle Party, Peter.
We've got a potato chip shaped like New Jersey.
That really is a potato chip that's shaped like New Jersey. Do you look at that?
I did. Wow, incredible. The high definition. We've got Exodia Finder. Welcome back. Hall's Balls. Kura. Chalupa Batman. The Gang Gets Quarantined. Zant Spectro. Borez. J-Blow. Yo Bagoya. Waltzing. Drinkers Not Thinkers. Just the letter H, lowercase. Cardinal Fan. Organ is Amazing. And One Winged Angel. Oh, and there's Derek.
Oh, Derek, okay.
Well, not bad. The whole gang's here. Well,
and the whole gang gets quarantined.
The whole gang got quarantined, and they're here playing Sporcle Party. Well, let's see. Do we have some shrimp juices? I don't recognize you, so first of all, Welcome to the show. Thanks for playing. I hope you're playing along with us. I just really have a thing for them. Of what?
Shrimp juices. Yeah, we do not have a serial killers pack yet. But I don't know, a true crime pack could be interesting. I'd be into that.
That could be interesting.
There's definitely a niche for it. I have a lot of friends who are very into like My Favorite Murder.
Oh yeah, what's your favorite true crime podcast?
There's so many.
Because I know that if you're into serial killers, you must like true crime podcasts. So, what is it? I say check out the site Sporcle.com for news about serial killers. That's all I have to say.
You should though.
You should.
Oh, yeah, let's get into it.
We've got 20 people here, but we've got 22 people watching at home. So if you haven't joined us already, make sure to download the app, and you can always join us a little late. No problem. You'll just be a few points behind. But like I said, we got another game coming in after this. So
yeah,
let's get playing. Yes, I do want to start, even though who's not ready yet?
I'm not sure. I can't see it on my phone.
Rogue something? All right, we're starting anyway. Here we go. Oh, this is exciting.
Yeah.
Well, do you want to take the first question?
Yeah, why not? All right, who plays Nick Fury? That
this one
is a pretty nice question to start off with, I think. I remember reading that this actor signed like a 9-film contract right at the beginning of the MCU.
Wow.
Of course, this actor shows up in almost half of the movies, probably. I mean, that's a 9-film contract, and there's about 23 MCU movies now.
He's in Iron Man, right? In the first Iron Man?
He's in Iron Man. He's in
Iron Man 2.
Iron Man 2. Not in Thor. At the very end of Captain America.
Yep.
Avengers.
Yep.
I could rattle all these off, but I feel like that's just going to be...
But can you rattle them off in timeline?
Fury's big week.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't...
It's fine.
I can't play for you. That's cheating.
Well, it looks like what we got. Sam Jackson, he's in everything. That's correct. Samuel L. Jackson. No Sam Jacksons. That's too
Sammy
bad.
J?
Some random actor. That is not it, unfortunately. Will Ferrell, that would be funny casting.
It'd be great.
Maybe for the pre-ultimate Nick Fury.
There you go.
But why don't we check out the answer? And it is Samuel L. Jackson, of course.
It sure is.
Let me make sure that one is marked correct. And that looks like it's it. I'm not going to give it to myself because I didn't answer.
Nope, you can't do that. That's cheating.
And we're going to move on to the next question.
Okay, here we go. Question number 2.
And we've got a very significant tie for first place right now, it seems. All the way from a potato chip shaped like New Jersey down to Chalupa Batman.
Okay.
What movie was Falcon's first appearance?
Ooh, okay. Well, he does have a Disney Plus show coming out
This
soon.
is true, Falcon. If those are ever going to come out.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't know.
I'm going to answer on my phone and hopefully not...
Let's see, is this true?
No, it's this one. Boop, boop, boop.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're almost wrong there.
Yeah, they're...
Maltese Falcon, says Remy. Close.
I really like Falcon as an addition to the MCU.
Me too.
I think that character balances out the other character that they are in movies with frequently without giving away the title. This is tricky. Especially when you know the answer.
It's the spoiler-free zone.
Spoiler-free zone. I'm going to try not stand behind the giant phone.
No.
All right.
I don't want that.
So let's see what people are saying. We've got Age of Ultron, Captain America, Captain America and the Winter Soldier seems to be what a lot of people are saying.
Popular one.
Iron Man, Derek says the Birds, the Winter Soldier. Who? Winter Soldier. So I think it's pretty clear what people are thinking.
And is it right?
It sure is Captain America, Winter Soldier. I don't know, should we give it to regular Captain America? Because he's not in the first Avenger.
I mean, what I tend to do, and you're a different host, so maybe you're different than me, but I always give it, if the game gives it to him, I let him have
That's tough. I'm gonna say, Drinkers Not Thinkers got to which makes me think they knew.
That's true.
But Hall's Balls did just put Captain America, which is a different movie.
True, very true.
I remember it was Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier.
Here we go.
I'm gonna say we go with this.
Okay, I like it.
And move it forward.
A little tougher, that's good.
I'm a little tougher, especially with this one. There's a lot of overlapping stuff where movies have similar titles, and I feel like you gotta get specific.
Yeah, you can't just say Iron Man for which one does all of the suits explode.
Yeah, and he probably has a suit explode in almost all of them.
That's a good point.
Question 3. What one-word instruction does Captain America give to Hulk as the Chitauri invade New York? Battle of New York in The Avengers.
Yes.
Marvel's The Avengers.
Marvel's The Avengers, circa 2012 in reality and 2012 in the fiction.
are so cool. I hope everyone knows that we are very respected among our friends for our knowledge of these movies.
It's true. I actually just finished an entire run through of all of the MCU movies with one of my good friends who is a huge film nerd. Like, you know, he's one of those guys that, like, he, instead of watching movies, he watches cinema.
Oh,
you know, he's one of those
film.
Film, yes. And he hated them. Hates the MCU. I got him to sit down and watch every single one of them with me, and now he's a fan.
Wow. Well, it looks like almost every single person said smash, except for Watson, who said ton.
Ton.
And a couple no answers given, including myself. I'm really dropping the ball on this game.
Come on.
What happens if it's probably just going to move me forward when I say C answer?
Hope so.
And the answer is, of course, smash.
He says Hulk. Smash.
And then Hulk gives that great big grin that he's so famous for.
It's true. It's true. We love him for it.
All right. Well, it looks like every smash is accepted, so I'm going to submit and move on.
Ton?
Hulk Toon. Maybe that's.
Is that smash in a different language?
I tried to type run, but it came out ton. Oh, yeah, that's close. Damn, Hulk, it's too dangerous. You gotta get out of here, Hulk.
You can't possibly survive this.
All right. Well, let's move on to question.
Let's see who's in.
After this one. What MCU hero? I'm not gonna answer this. What MCU hero has a nickname which deems him the Destroyer?
This one's a little tougher.
This one is a little tougher. Let me. Oh, I got it. I had to think about it for a second.
I have it as well.
There's a bit of a red herring answer in this, which is the big robot from Thor. Isn't that called the Destroyer? Or is that the Annihilator?
That's the yeah, it's something like that. They're like, oh, bring in the clown.
Yeah, bring in send in the clowns. It's Thor. Dost thou, mother, know you're wearing her curtains?
Oh, jeez. Hey, remember when Thor used to not be funny?
Ugh, I hated it. Remember when they bleached his eyebrows?
Oh God, no, stop. I can't take it anymore.
All right, let's check out some answers. And we've got Dra and a lot of Draxes. Drax, aka the Invisible Man, because he stands so still.
So incredible.
Draxophone, my favorite instrument. Ronin, Thor, and a couple new answers given. All right, well, why don't we check that out?
Something tells me it's gonna be one of those Guardians, eh?
I think it is one of those Guardians. It is Drax the Destroyer, played by Dave Bautista.
So good.
And we're gonna give it to Dra because that's 3/4 of the answer.
That's right.
That's all right, Waltz, we got you. And Drax the Invisible Man, of course. Draxophone, my favorite instrument. And why don't we see what the standings look like now that we're about halfway through the game. We got a 5-way tie for first with Exodia Finder, Cardinal Fans, Oregon is Amazing, One-Winged Something, One-Winged Angel, and Borez with H coming up not too far behind.
Not at all. Very close. 2 points away. That's within, tossing distance.
Yeah, 3-way tie for 8th with Potato Chip Shaped Like New Jersey, Pura, and J-Blow. And just not a too bad range of scores, I feel like. I feel like this could end up being a pretty close game.
Yeah, apparently you guys like Marvel, so awesome.
Ooh, okay, this is an actual tough question for me even, because I don't.
See?
What is Sharon Carter's agent number?
Oh my God.
I don't know this one.
I think I'm gonna answer for you.
Yeah, please answer for me. I'm gonna have to unlock my phone for you though. There you go.
Oh, thanks for me.
Sharon Carter. So that's Peggy Carter's niece.
Oh, that's right.
She's in Civil War and Winter Soldier.
I want to say it's this.
I don't know.
I think it's
that's definitely a number.
Oh wait, maybe it's not. Maybe it's. Oh no.
You gotta submit something.
Okay, I'm doing it. Oh, that's right, I think. I think Pura and the gang gets quarantined. I think you guys got it right.
All right, well, let's see what people are saying.
You guys got it right.
We've got a lot of people seem to know this one. A very large amount of 13s. We got a 007. I think that's a different spy. A 27, that is probably not it.
I think 47 is, I think you're thinking of Keanu Reeves in that.
No, you're thinking of John Wick. Agent 47 is Hitman.
Oh, no, I'm thinking 47 Ronin.
Oh, Ronin was the wrong answer to the last question.
Right. Oh, I see, I get so confused.
But then Agent 47 is that video game series, Hitman.
Right. That's a good one. And there's like 2 movies.
And we're so cool. I just have to reiterate that we are extremely cool and know a lot of very interesting things. Why don't we see what the answer actually is?
And Exodia Finder says, I looked up a list recently of the strongest Marvel villains, and they had Thanos only listed as the 6th strongest villain. That must be you must be talking about villains in the whole Marvel universe in comics and stuff. Because
Yeah.
you got like
Galactus.
the universe.
What's his name? Dormammu.
Dormammu's
And
pretty
Fin
big.
Fang Foom. And what's that
I guess
other?
Dormammu is in the MCU though, and I bet
He is in the
I
MCU.
guess he probably would be stronger than Thanos. Please discuss in the comments.
Please, so that we can read them and join in on discussion. Looks like a lot. 13 is correct, by the way. Sharon Carter is Agent 13. Okay, I did not know that. I will forget it as soon as this game is
We're
over.
gonna walk out that door and we're gonna forget.
And let's look at the standings now, because that probably mixed it up. Yeah, that changed it up a lot.
Ooh, man, see, it's always those really tough questions that just boost people from the bottom to the top.
I'm gonna give Cardinal Fan a honk for getting that one right.
Well done.
An Organ is amazing. You get a honk too, since you're both in first place now. And Borez, not too far behind still. Got it right, but wagered low. Borez, a little bit more confidence might take you very far.
There you go.
Dormammu beats Thanos. Not even close in my mind. Maybe Ego. Ego should be up there.
Ego should be up there.
He's a whole planet.
He's an entire living planet.
At what landmark did Eric Selvig strip naked in Thor: The Dark World?
Oh my god.
I do think I know the answer to this one.
I know the answer to this one too. And also, I'm sorry that you had to watch this movie in order to get this question.
Yeah, this is one I watched illegally once so that I could catch up with the storyline in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. that tied into it. That's how unenthused I was about that movie.
Wow. See, I feel like, unfortunately, I have to say, Thor: The Dark World does get one thing over its original, over Thor the original, and that is there are no canted angles. Have you
the Dutch angles?
movie?
It's horrible.
Oh my goodness.
Kenneth Branagh is such a hit or miss director.
Unbelievable.
He does Shakespeare real good and about nothing else. Let's look at what people are saying. Ayers Rock, that's Uluru in Australia. Stonehenge, the Eiffel Tower, the Empire State Building, London Eye. Wow, a lot of interesting options here. My house, great view. Makey, the Louvre. A few people say the Sistine Chapel, and a lot more Stonehenges. The Washington Monument, that's in Spider-Man Homecoming, and I did not answer. Man, I'm really dropping it on this game.
Yeah,
I don't know what's going on. This is usually my category, and it is Stonehenge.
It is Stonehenge. I did remember
So let's go. Stonehenge got it. Excellent. Eiffel Tower, named for Mr. Eiffel.
Yeah, right.
I've learned so much playing these games. I'm usually in the chat as a moderator, so this is all of my previous chats are coming into like I keep saying whenever I know an answer to a trivia question from something else that it's like a Slumdog Millionaire experience.
Ah, yes. You get to see the flashback.
But just me, no one else does. All right, and Cardinals fan has taken a solid lead now.
Wow. That's started from the bottom. Now we're here, Cardinals fan.
With a three-way tie with 40 points between Pura, Organ is Amazing, and Chalupa Batman.
I gotta say one thing before we move on to the next question about Thor: The Dark World, is that I really appreciated the fact that in Endgame, in Avengers Endgame, they just kind of summarized the whole story for you so that you could just be like, oh, that's right, I guess that movie did exist.
Such an interesting choice to make that Thor's whole arc, is going back to maybe one of the worst movies in the whole 23 of them. All right, here we go. Black Panther question. Who does T'Challa face first in his initiation battle to try and become king of Wakanda?
Ooh, first.
I mean, I believe I know who this is.
Me, I don't remember his name.
I do.
Okay, wait, let me think.
I'm gonna put it in so that it's legit. I'm even gonna maybe spell it right. We'll see.
I know that he's like the leader of that tribe, but his name is.
The actor's name is David Winston, I believe.
That's good trivia. That's not bad. That's bonus points.
Ooh, okay, I got it.
Do you have it?
Well, my phone was lacking a little bit because it keeps turning off, so let's see if it even lets me answer. It does.
You're a little behind, that's okay.
We got an opponent. Baku, Boris Johnson, Jabba the Hutt, Killmonger, who's the second person he fights, and then M'Baku quite a few times. Michael B. Jordan, the head of the Jabari, whose name escapes me.
Yeah.
Jabari is the name of the group.
Do we allow that? Do we count that?
I mean, that's a good poll. I'd be willing to give Wakabi Wasabi. And no answer given. Well, I believe it is, and we're still waiting for Kazi Two-Tone. Well, let's give him another
2 seconds while we banter on.
I did already say what the answer is pretty clearly, so we might just.
I think it's a. Oh wait, did they answer?
They did not.
Darn it.
It's Kick.
Click one of them.
Well, one of them is
Forever.
Forever, and I'm trying not to kick them out forever.
I think it's Kick.
I believe it's Kick.
And then it says here,
Okay, no,
Will
it's...
not be able to. Eject.
Oh, Sporcle Party, you did it all for me.
You did it.
And let's go see.
The answer is M'Baku.
All right, and let's see, Viva L. Jason says, you do not need to count that, head of Jabari. How much did he wager? I don't remember. I think it was pretty low. I still feel like that's a good enough poll. I'm willing to give it. We're going to be nice. And we have an update soon to address lagged players. That is great, because I'm trying to win this game on 2 phones, and it's just not working for me. No, it's fine. It's mostly my phone turning off because I'm not touching it.
I'll make sure to touch it.
Now let's check the standings. Cardinal fans still holding a solid lead.
That's okay. Okay.
And now we're down to a 2-way tie for third. This is a super close game.
It is.
Still.
It is. I like it. These are always the most fun games where it's nice and close.
And we have a great comment I just want to point out. M'Baku, bop, bop, do, bop. Is that, I believe that's Hanson.
M'Baku, bop, bop, do, M'Baku.
That's excellent. All right, in Avengers Endgame, who is sacrificed for the Soul Stone?
Okay, specifically in Endgame, that might change things for some of you out there.
Okay.
Because I do know the answer to this one.
Go for it. Now, Peter, I want to talk about one of the biggest, I feel like, plot holes in Endgame.
Oh,
which is, spoiler alert, I guess, at the very end when Captain America is taking all the stones back to their places in the timeline, we don't get to see him talk to the Red Skull.
No, we don't get to see him do anything.
Yeah, which is like, I think it was a YouTube video that sort of broke this down, but it's like, the Tesseract was in a cube, and now it's just a rock. And the Soul Stone was in a scepter, and now it's just a rock. And the Time Stone was in the eye of Agamotto, and now it's just a rock.
Yep.
Like, there's a lot of pieces that Captain America does not have on his answer to return. But let's see what people are saying. Black Widow, all the way down. Gamora, Iron Man. Me, waltzing. We know...
We would never, okay? We don't trade lives.
Thanos would have to give up something pretty important to him, I think. I don't know if he'd be willing to give up you waltzing. Natasha Romanoff, Thanos, and no answer given. Well, let's see.
I wonder if the game is going to count Natasha Romanoff. That's the real question.
I wonder if these people are testing, and it does work. So we got you there, Derek and J-Blow.
Haha.
Yeah, a lot of Black Widows. That is correct. Interesting that her movie's going to come out someday too.
Yeah, I'm actually really glad they haven't released it because I am positive that it's just sitting on the shelf waiting to be released.
Oh, it's done.
That they didn't do a Tenet.
Oh, the standings have changed. We'll come back to Christopher Nolan's imminent masterpiece, Tenet, but Yoba Goya and Cardinal fans are now tied for first.
That is an upset.
With Boris in third. This is very interesting. A Soul Stone is an orange rock that I guess lets you mess with people's lives. They're the vaguest about what that one do.
They don't use it, really.
A soul for a soul, and then then you get an orange rock. That's about all that we're told. Blackwood will be
Let me break
rewarded.
it down for you, Waltzing. 6 stones. They all do different crazy magical properties that have to do with a section of the universe or something like that.
And then you have to throw them into the volcano at the end.
Right, essentially.
Yeah.
But the volcano is a glove.
Yes. All right, which Infinity Stone features prominently in Thor the Dark World in its liquefied aether form? We haven't talked about this stone yet.
We have not.
Luckily, fortunately, so we have not ruined people.
This is the anti-spoiler
This
zone.
is the red stone.
The red one.
I saw a really good...
It does make it a lot more bubbles than you would think.
Yeah, and stringy stuff, and I feel like that's already too much.
Yeah, that might be a bit. But, we like to help out a little bit. Just a little tidbits of fun.
Waltz, she did die in that movie. Sorry for the spoiler.
Sorry about it. Good news, here's another spoiler. She got a movie coming out.
Yeah, it's a prequel, I guess.
Picks
up right after Captain America Winter Soldier.
Is that true?
I think so.
Oh, it's not? I thought it was like way back.
I think it's all of it, but that's most of it.
Okay.
People are saying a stone, blue one, power stone, reality. A space stone. Pretty much all the stones are represented here except the Soul Stone, which we were talking about. It's orange.
It's orange. It's not that one.
No Time Stone referenced. No, what's the other one? Power Stone. That Power Stone is referenced. That's most of them. All right. Well, as you will see, it is the Reality Stone. Thor the Dark World. That was even the first one to call it an Infinity Stone.
It was. Oh.
Yeah, they put a lot down for that movie, and it just Redstone, like in Minecraft. Oh, I wish. I used to play a lot of Minecraft.
I just recently played Minecraft for the first time in like over 3 or 4 years. And my God, that is a different game. But now we're getting a little off topic.
Little
we're
off
here
topic.
For Marvel, for geekdom in the comic movie universe, not for the video game universe. That's a different game. Maybe we'll play that next. Huh? Video games?
Yeah. Let's see. We got someone saying Black Widow will take place between Civil War and Infinity War. So pre-snap. And the actress who plays Black Widow did not die. That's true. Scarlett Johansson is still alive and well.
Yeah, this is true.
And what is Peter Quill's alter ego? Final question of the regular round.
This is it. So it makes wagering very simple.
Yeah, it'll pretty much pick it for you.
Yeah.
Now this actually ties in to Chadwick because I don't know if you've heard about this.
No.
His last recorded portrayal of T'Challa will be in a Marvel What If, which is a sort of animated series coming out on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Where he plays this character. It's What If T'Challa was this character.
Whoa.
Yeah, you can look this up. This is a real thing. There's a few, I can't remember what some of the other ones are. I know it's What If Peggy Carter gets
Captain America.
Is Captain America, yeah.
I heard about that
But so this will be Chadwick's last appearance as Black Panther, no, not as Black Panther, but as T'Challa.
Right, as T'Challa.
Will be playing Star-Lord.
Wow.
I'm just going to say it. It's Star-Lord. A lot of people got it. So let's see who all got it.
Oh, and yes, speaking of video games and the Avengers, there is a new Avengers game coming out, I think in, 2 days?
I guess so, yeah.
2 days. I'm actually kind of excited for that. We'll see if that's any good.
Yeah, I don't have a PlayStation, so you're going to have to tell me how it is.
I will for sure let you know.
All right, going into the final couple questions, a four-way tie for first. They managed to do it. 4 perfect games so far.
Wow.
Between Yabagoya, Cardinal Fans, Rogue, Dark, I want to see what that full name is.
Roll Dark 30.
Dark Home, Rogue, Dark Home, Dark 30?
Like
Zero Dark 30? And Borez with Chalupa Batman technically in second place, but all the way down in 5th because of the 4-way tie.
Man, and so close. That means that you only missed one question, Chalupa
with
Batman.
1 point. We recognize your talent. You're very, very close.
We see you.
And let's go into that final round. Now, I'm going to wager... This seems like a pretty smart group so far, so I'm going to go hard. I feel like everyone else is going for the hard question. There's a lot of people voting for that one, too.
Okay.
And one person is away. Who's this?
It?
It's one way to Angel. Oh, you were doing so well early on, too. And then there's
it's a hard.
This is also a bug that we're addressing. This page is a lot more complicated than it looks.
And it's also very scary from our point of view.
And of course,
the scary screen will be in the next release as well.
I kind of like the chaos that it ensues because you have to keep an eye on your vote because if you want it to, you have to make sure that it's what you want it to be.
That's right.
And of course, we got a lot of people wagering 20. We got Genghis Quarantine wagering 10.
Oh, okay.
But so far, everyone else.
Where are they?
Submit my wager. I'm wagering 20.
Oh, of course. Oh yeah, the game gets quarantined. Also holding on to those 44 points. Playing a little safe, that's okay.
A little safe.
That's a good call. You gotta play to your strengths. And if a hard question in the MCU is not your strength...
All right, and we're just waiting for Ben to make a wager, but Ben seems to be away, so I think...
no.
Okay.
Oh no, Ben, this is the final question. You left on the final question?
I think we're just gonna move forward.
Exodia Finder says, I'm still hyped that Blade is supposed to be in the next set of Marvel movies. There's already aliens, gods, supervillains, and now people are going to have to deal with vampires too. I know it, and it's not a Jared Leto vampire to boot.
Oh. Is Blade...
Those are not MCU.
All right, what was Iron Man's mother's name?
Holy.
I'm gonna guess it's not Martha?
Martha!
See, well, you said you've been watching, or had watched all the MCU movies. I've been going through all of the DCEU movies with one of my friends.
Yeah.
And we were only through Suicide Squad.
I'm sorry.
I didn't hate it. It's got a lot of problems. I did not like Jared Leto in it. It was funny. It was like if you pasted any other Joker over him, I think it would have been a better thing. It's like
they didn't need Joker in the movie.
They didn't need Joker in the movie, but the scenarios they put the Joker in for the most part were this is something the Joker would do. He would dress up in
lay around in knives and spin around.
Not that. Minus that scene. That seems bad. It's like 75% okay Joker minus everything Jared Leto adds to it.
Okay, fine, fair.
I don't know how else to put it. It's a weird, confusing movie.
Yeah.
All right, we got a lot of answers here. Felicia, a name I can think of that starts with an F-E.
Huh.
Because of iron. Dude, that's a very clever answer, Halls Balls.
I didn't even get it.
Howard's wife, Irene, Joan, Martha, Maria, Marie, Martha, Mary, Mrs. Stark, Muffat, Roberta Stark, waltzing. No answer given. Oh no, I didn't answer. Darrin Boy Wonder's really not carrying his weight.
No.
And it was Maria Stark.
It's Maria.
I had no idea. What's his dad's name? It's Howard. Howard and Maria. Okay.
Howard and Maria.
I want to give it to all the Marthas. I truly do, but I can't. I just can't. And, a Martha Stark almost got through.
Oh, no.
Ooh. Okay, Mrs. Stark. Okay, well, looks like we're going to move on to the last screen and see how this all plays out.
This is it. I just don't know. Who's going to be on top?
Final scores, everybody. A three-way tie between Cardinals fan 82, Rogue Darkholme, and Borez. They all knew it, and they were all on top. That's 3 perfect games, isn't
That's
it?
That's a 75-pointer. That's what you hope for when you play this. You know, that's what you're looking for. And my God, well done.
I'm impressed.
Cardinal fan.
3 perfect games.
So now I need to know. You top 3. You top 3. What is your favorite Marvel movie? I have to know.
This is your chance. Throw it in the chat.
I mean, you guys are clearly the winners. Clearly the biggest nerds among us.
Oh no, Rogue Darkholme. Well, we still got it. They got it right. Maria to Marie. Well, we missed that, but you got it.
But you got it.
You still won. We're gonna give that one to you because you got very close.
That's right. That's right.
The unreleased '90s Fantastic Four movie was amazing. That's a great choice.
Wow, what a pull. What a pull.
And that's, from what I've heard, the only one that actually treats Doctor Doom with some amount of similarities to the comics.
The fact that he's nigh unstoppable.
Nigh unstoppable, and also the leader of a fictional Middle Eastern,
like a cult,
Eastern European country, Latveria.
Latveria, is that right?
I believe so.
Wow.
I hope that's not a real country. I mean, I hope it is. If I'm wrong, I hope it is a real country. But I hope what I'm saying is correct and that it is Latveria.
Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've still got one more game in us, I'd say. But now it's time for you to tell us what we should play. And in fact, Viva El Jason, have we gotten the whole poll thing figured out?
Liberia?
I hope so.
Not Liberia, Latveria.
Yeah.
I gotta be clear, I was not saying Liberia.
But I really hope that we can get this poll thing figured out, because it should make voting for what we play next a lot easier. We do not have the whole poll thing figured out. Dang it!
That's okay. We'll take it in the chat.
Wait, maybe I can do it.
It's probably still on YouTube. Oh, the 1990s Fantastic Four movies on YouTube, which I might honestly check out. I might just scrub through it and find some fun moments.
Okay, so let's see. What should we play? We've got, before we had Back to School was an option.
Back to School, 80s music.
80s music?
I think someone was saying, I can't remember.
I think that we had...
Well, you know what? I'm wearing a Seattle Kraken shirt, so why don't we throw hockey in there? I don't know very much about hockey. I'm a fledgling hockey fan. Mostly just buying the gear so that I'll hype myself into learning more about it. 80s music? Why don't we throw 80s movies? That was the other one, was 80s movies.
80s movies, we'll do that one as well.
I think that's...
Why don't we throw in a crazy one, out of the blue? Let's do literature.
Yeah.
How do you spell literature?
Provino, we did just do world geography yesterday, but we might be doing it next week.
Service error. No. What? Come on. Oh boy. Oh no.
All right, we're still working on getting the poll going. I want to ask you a question, Peter, that's not too distracting.
Okay, give it to me.
So, in the Infinity War movies, what is the best use of someone using their superpowers in an interesting way?
I have to say, honestly, one of my favorites is when Thanos comes by and he's got all the Infinity Stones except for the Mind Stone that's in
Vision.
That's in Vision, and he just starts walking through and he just starts murking people.
Oh yeah.
Right. Boom, 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 and it's all he's using all the different stones as he's walking through.
That's pretty good.
Very good.
That's a pretty good one at the end of Infinity War.
Boom. Start poll. Oh my goodness.
Well,
I guess it's broken.
The poll is broken. Twitch has wronged us. Thanks, Jeff. Thanks, Jeff Bezos.
Wow.
Big fan of your Climate Pledge Arena, though, of course. Peter, have you made the Climate Pledge yet?
I have not. I gotta get on that.
Gotta make the Climate Pledge for the Seattle Kraken hockey team. Well, why don't we...
I mean, I did see a lot of people say back to school, and that is the newest pack that just came out
It's
today.
free, I believe.
And it's free?
To play right now, yes.
Nice.
On Sporcle Party. So why don't we...
I think it should be at the very bottom.
Very bottom, because it's the newest one. That makes sense. 90s movies, back to school. Here we go.
It is.
All right.
Let's invite some friends. Who's not here?
Oh, we didn't do that. We didn't invite everybody. Let's just...
Whoa.
Let's just invite
give it to everybody.
everybody. Oh yeah, Claire's not playing today.
Danny's not playing.
Oh, a little slower. Ebert.
Fisto?
Kit Fisto. Fit Kisto? It is Fit Kisto.
Right.
We're just inviting every single person. Space!
Just big space. See what you guys saying over here in chat. Back to school seemed to be the winner. There it is. 200's music.
200's.
Yeah, that's a hard one.
Gregorian chants, mostly.
Mostly. Why blame Jeff? Blame Emmett. Oh, is Emmett the Twitch guy?
Probably. I just like blaming Jeff Bezos.
I just feel like we can go right above him.
Jeff Bezos owns Twitch, and I blame him for a lot of the problems in the world right now. And he can fight me. I challenge Jeff Bezos to a fight.
You heard it here first.
This is a joke. This is a joke. This isn't a threat. This is a joke.
No, it's also a trivia off.
It's a trivia off. It's a trivia fight.
It's a trivia fight. Right, that's what we like to say here.
Jeff doesn't own Twitch. Jeff owns Amazon. See, Waltz, I feel like that's kind of you're following my transitive sort of. He owns Amazon, and Amazon owns Twitch.
Amazon owns the world. Bezos
Jeff owns Twitch.
Yeah.
Jeff owns Twitch.
Okay, we've got a lot more people here today, huh?
All right, Darrin Boy Wonder's not playing. Maybe let's let Darrin Boy Wonder maybe sit this game out.
Yeah, let's let him.
Let's let Darrin Boy Wonder take a little break.
He did well. He did well, but
A valiant effort. And why don't we get this party started?
let's
In
do
5,
it.
4, 3, 2, 1. All right.
We're off. What is the name of the formal or informal dance that takes place at the beginning of the school year and is often considered a fall prom?
You know, Peter, I was just thinking that we should try to go this whole category without talking about MCU films.
I don't know if we can do it.
I don't know if we can do it based on this question.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's good. That's good.
This is an American question, I believe. I don't know if other countries have this. But like I was saying, if you know your MCU movies,
That may give you an
there is a hint in here for one that came out in
2017.
17.
Really?
That was the year of the comedy movies. You had Guardians 2, this movie, and then
Thor Ragnarok.
Thor Ragnarok, the funny year.
The funny year.
All right, let's see what people are saying. A waltz, a ball, enchantment under the sea. That's a Back to the Future reference.
Yeah, oh wow.
Homecoming, 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 all the way down. Huh? Promenade. Spider-Man Homecoming. Jason gets it.
Yep.
A potato chip shaped like New Jersey. And let's see what that answer is. Yeehaw for the Americans.
Yeehaw.
I like yeehaw very much because it really is just a hoedown.
It is.
It is the homecoming dance. There's usually a big sports game that goes along with it, and there's a homecoming king and queen, which is also at prom. I don't know. I didn't like it. Again, we're so extremely cool that we didn't really. I mean, speaking for myself, I didn't really like these dances.
So were you ever like up for royalty or did anything like that have to do with dance?
No,
Nothing. You're completely.
No, I don't believe in monarchies. Wow, we got a very large tie for first place with with New York Yanks throwing in an 8-pointer, but still getting it correct.
They weren't quite sure, but they were sure enough
All right.
to go high.
Well, let's keep it going. Back to school. Here we go. The Tet Offensive, a very drastic change in subject matter, and the fall of Saigon were pivotal events in what conflict in Asia that spanned from 1955 to 1975?
Well, folks, I hope that you're. We've been back to school. We had our dance, we had our fun, and now it's time to hit the books.
Now we're hitting the books. This is a real thing that did happen.
This is a thing. It wasn't a great thing, but it was a thing. And that's for sure, and we need to learn about it here when going back to school.
Peter, I don't know about you, but the prom was basically the Tet Offensive at my school. Yeesh. Yeesh. That one got me. I'm not gonna lie. All right, we got a couple seconds left, and we'll see what people are saying.
Yeah, because something tells me that. Okay, we did get it.
All right. The Nam War, Captain America, Vietnam War. They did send Captain America to Vietnam in the comics at some point.
Yes, I'm not surprised.
And the Punisher too. Maybe it was just the Punisher.
And I mean, this is in more the DC universe, but Mr. Manhattan,
Dr. Manhattan won the Vietnam War in the Watchmen world.
Seattle
universe.
Kraken shirt, yes.
Seattle Kraken shirt.
George Bush.
George,
thank you.
Oh, thanks, W. All right, well, let's see what the answer is. It is, of course, the Vietnam War.
It is. Captain America.
I'm going to give it to Captain America Vietnam War.
That kills me. It's very good.
All right. JonTron is playing, apparently.
Oh.
Famous YouTuber, JonTron.
Nice.
Wonder if that is JonTron.
I hope it is. Thank you for playing JonTron. I don't recognize you in the chat, so that's new.
He's ghosting.
He's ghosting. Ah.
All right, and we've got a pretty solid tie for first still. A lot of people wagering high, but a lot of people did get this one right as well.
Which is good.
Which is good.
Even though you wager low, if you still get that right, you're still getting those points. So it's not bad. That's not bad.
All right, here's a literature question. The Bad Beginning, The Reptile Room, and The Wide Window are the first 3 books in a series written by what author whose real name is Daniel Handler? So what's the pseudonym of this author?
Gosh, I don't know this one.
I do know this one.
You're a much better host than I am.
Oh, well. I don't want. Hey, I'm just the backup.
Let's put up a poll.
Well, I mean, they can't judge it off this. I'm coming in with a lot of energy. You've been doing this for a few weeks. It's kind of old hat.
I'm pretty much old now.
You're the Captain America, and I'm the Falcon or the Winter Soldier.
Right.
It's unclear which one's getting the shield, but one's getting the Falcon. The name, well, it's still the Falcon is the thing.
Is it? I guess he just gets a shield, but doesn't make him Captain America.
And
didn't he have a whole thing? I don't want to live in a world without Captain America.
We gotta stop talking about the MCU. We're done with that category.
School, but you have to go back to school. None of this movie.
All right. So let's see what people got. Dan Ground, Daniel Handler, Daniel Handler.
Wait a minute.
Whose real name is Daniel Handler? So he wrote the books under a pseudonym.
Does it say to ask for a name? Written by what author?
Whose real name is Daniel Handler? Yes, but we were looking for the pseudonym.
It's true.
Which is featured pretty heavily in the answers, I'd say.
Not bad.
Lemony Snicket. I would say that Lemony Snicket is the correct answer because the books are written in a...
It says written by Lemony Snicket.
Well, he's also inserted himself into the story. Like, Lemony Snicket is a character in the world of the books.
Oh, I did not know that.
I read them. I watched there's a Netflix show. It's okay.
Yeah, a series of fortunate events. Right? Wasn't there a movie too with?
There was a movie with Jim Carrey. I could talk about this for a while too, but yeah, it is Lemony Snicket, and I'll give it to Lemon E. Snicket, of course. And Harold E. Malick is not correct, unfortunately, JonTron. All right.
Okay, where's that put us?
5-way tie for first.
Not bad. Not bad. Perfect game so far. Can they keep it up?
I bet they can.
Who's up there?
We got
any repeat winners from last time?
Organism Amazing is up at the top.
Yes.
Who was also at the top last time. Hall's Balls carrying a strong lead as well. Borogove.
Okay.
And Yabagoy and Organism Amazing, who's away but still playing, which is great.
That is what we like to see.
Of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, what is the only wonder that still exists?
Okay, I know this one. I know this one.
Let's see.
Also, Exodia Finder says that they saw the movie, always up for checking out a Jim Carrey movie. My question then, of course, is Sonic movie. That's it.
It's fine.
It's not really a question. It's more of a statement.
Sonic movie?
Sonic movie.
I think Sonic movie is a good return to form for Jim Carrey playing a super wacky, physical character.
I kind of want to see The Mask now.
The Mask. I think it's on Netflix.
Is it really?
I think so.
Because they call me Cuban Pete.
No, you're the king of the rumba beat.
King of the rumba beat. Chicky boom boom, chicky boom.
Well, let's see what people are saying about the only existing great ancient wonder that still is around.
Yes, is
Derek Farr's house. Oh man, I'm not sure who that is. Derek Farr.
It's super far away.
Derek Farrow, maybe.
Pharaoh. Derek Farrow's
we got the
house.
Great Pyramids of Giza. Great Pyramids at Giza, which I like.
Yep.
And I think a lot of people think it's the pyramids.
Well, is it? Is it?
And it is the Great Pyramids of Giza. Let's make sure everyone's getting this. Pyramids. Everyone who said pyramids is getting it, so I'm going to give it to them. Derek Farr's house. Yeah, see, if it said Derek Farrow...
Wait, but the question is, does Derek Farr live in a pyramid?
I don't think he lives in that pyramid, though.
Oh, okay. That's
If full disclosure, if it said Derek Farrow, I would have given it to you. I don't know, like, that's it. That's all I gotta say.
It's all about skirting the line of hilarity and technically true. That's the real key.
All right, a little bit of a change up. We got a four-way tie for first now.
Ooh, who dropped down?
I believe it was
Boris. I think. Dang.
Well, not necessarily.
Was it Boris?
I can't remember. We'll find out. So let's move on. In Sigmund Freud's model of the psyche, the mind is divided into the ego, the superego, and what third part motivated by instinctual desires?
I made a joke about this yesterday in my household that nobody got. It was really good. I thought it was hilarious, and I did one of these. You know when you like have a good joke and you kind of do one of these, and you scan the room to see if anyone got it?
And no one got it.
And they kind of were like, whatever, Peter,
This one's
weirdo.
just for me, I guess.
Yes, and I wish I could say it again, but then I would give away the answer.
Sigmund Freud featured in Bill and Ted, which just had its third movie come out, which I
Second movie.
No, third movie. Do you know not of The Bogus Journey, Peter?
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I've forgotten.
The Bogus Journey is an also excellent movie.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Well, if you read the question, Peter, do you think you knew? So you said you knew the answer.
I
but
did.
It is motivated by instinctual desires, which is the ID. The id.
Yes.
The id. I like little ego and the superego. That's pretty funny. The super duper.
Wow, we just cannot. We can't
keep talking about the MCU.
We can't do it. Stop dragging us.
That's for another video. But a lot of people saying id, little ego, spore, the planet ego. I want to give it to the planet ego, but I can't.
Very good. But you're a man of honor, and you will not bow to the hilarity of that answer.
I mark it. I see it. It warms my heart, but I can't give it points. You know, full credit in my heart, and that's it.
The rules exist for a reason. That's for fair and equality.
Oh, and look, it seems that the person who wrote this question, which is Viva El Jason, did not notice that the answer is in the question.
Well, I just feel like that's just good use of your of the context clues, right? We're going back to school. It's important to learn context clues. See, get as much as you can.
That's critical reading.
Yes, there we go. So I think you're teaching the young people of today. Viva, Jason, well done. Good job. Released
in 2020, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes is the prequel to what popular young adult book series? I know this one as well.
I know that there was a prequel that came out for a popular young adult book series recently. Does it take place in the state that we're currently in?
I'm not going to answer this because there were two prequels that came out to young adult book series.
Am I thinking of the wrong one?
I believe you are, but also based on what I know about this book series, you might not be.
Oh, okay, wow.
And we've got
All Quiet on the Western Front, that classic child young adult book series. Children murdering each other. That's very close. Harry Potter, and a lot of people saying The Hunger Games. So I was wrong. I was wrong.
Katniss Everdeen and the Chamber of Secrets, which is the second book. Peter is totally talking about the other prequel. There was a Twilight book that did just come out. I've heard that people think that District 12, which is where the Hunger Games main crew is from, is supposed to be the Pacific Northwest.
Oh, is that true?
I mean, it's supposed to be America, but it's like all torn up and divided into, districts. But if you look at it, I don't know, looks kind of like Washington.
At least in the movie it did.
At least in the movie it did. There's deers and birds to hunt.
And angry bow...
stormtroopers.
yeah, exactly.
I always thought District 12 was like West Virginia. That could also be it. I've seen, there's no real official map. I think some people have said that the center, the capital is supposed to be like Salt Lake City.
Oh, wow.
They put it in the middle, and then they sort of spiral out. I don't know. It's fair. Fiction. There's no official answer.
See, I like the, as soon as you said that, busted up into districts in a apocalyptic world, I just thought of the Dread series. And you got Mega City 1, which is the whole eastern seaboard. You got Mega City 2, and then you just have Texas.
I'm going to give it to Katniss Everdeen and the Chamber of Secrets.
Oh, yeah.
And again, this quiz is too American. I'm sorry, Daisy. It is back to school, and America is having the most trouble going back to school right now.
So it's only fair.
We're trying to give them a little bit of help.
A little bit of fun and levity during this time.
Before they hop onto their Zoom classes.
Yes.
All right, we got one person in first place right now.
Yo Bagoya. I keep wanting to say Yo Gabba Gabba. It's so close. I can't tell you.
International.
12 is Appalachia, says Jay Blow. That's fair.
Okay, fair enough. Oh yeah, I guess there's like coal mines there or something, which is.
Never read the books.
I watched the movies. I marathoned the movies over a couple weekends.
Is that worth marathoning?
Yeah. You know what? Yes. I'd recommend watching them 1, 2 like I did, and then 3, 4 on another day. Herculaneum. That's right. And what other ancient city are the best known cities that were destroyed by the eruption of Mount Vesuvius in 79 AD?
Ooh, this is a good one.
Yeah, this is a good one.
I like this one. I think I know the answer to this one, but I can't be for certain. That's all I got for you.
Ancient Rome, not even, this is ancient Rome.
Yeah, ancient Rome.
79 AD.
Vesuvius, the Roman Empire. Back in the day. You remember that?
Like it was yesterday.
Oh man. The fall of Rome. Tragedy.
All right. We got a lot of people saying Athens, Krakatoa, Naples, Orlando, and quite a few people saying Pompeii.
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 Pump, eh? Sodom.
Children murdering each other. You know what, Ardozier? You're right. I should have. That was my mistake because you were extremely close.
Oh, yeah. No, that was clear. They knew. They knew. You're right, Ardozier. We owe you some points.
Sodom. Well, the sister city that was destroyed was not Gomorrah. And again, Jason!
You can't keep going back. One of these times we'll get through an entire question.
But the right answer is, of course, Pompeii.
Yes.
Pompeii. I don't know if that's. I'm just gonna say.
Maybe it's like Hawaii.
Make sure to get
Pompeii.
Pompeii. Could different languages, but you know anything's possible in the in time and space and the multiverse.
That's
so
right.
I'm gonna make sure to give it to Pompeii. Scott, you're right.
You can't do it.
We can't get away from it.
Can't get away. Yo Gabba Gabba up still in front.
Still in front. All right. Question 8 of 10. According to Marxist philosophy, nice. The bourgeoisie is a class of people that stands opposed to what lower social class?
Yes.
Very relevant in these modern times.
Yes. Very. Very. Jersey Shore. I don't know what that was. Are those the lower class people?
Or it could be the. It could be the other city that was destroyed.
Oh right. No. Yeah. It's Sodom.
Who knows?
Jersey Shore.
Jersey Shore.
Right. Of course.
Marxist bourgeoisie. Peter, have you ever been to that big statue of Vladimir Lenin in Fremont?
What? Not 3 blocks away?
It's behind us.
Yeah, you're right.
I just drove by it a couple days ago, and the hand was not painted red like it normally is.
No. Well, you have to change that. Take it into your own hands.
I'm not. I'm more of a proletariat than. That's ancient Rome.
No, is it?
Yes.
Is it? I don't know. See, it's okay not to know things.
What am I thinking of? What are the two ruling classes? Not ruling classes, but in ancient Rome there was like the proletariats and the. What are people saying?
Proletariat.
Well, yes, but this is the answer to this question. But then in ancient Rome there were 2 class systems. It's a whole thing. I'll listen to a podcast about it. Got a lot of people saying.
Conletariats?
Plebeians and patricians. Thank you, Viva L. Jason. I was mistaken.
This guy.
They all start with P, and they're higher and lower class. You can see where I mixed up.
It's just kind of respun.
But let's see what the answer is. let's just start over. Get a Pompeii going. A lot of people saying the proletariat, which is the answer.
That's of course.
Peasants is very close, but it is essentially the peasant class.
Yeah, again, it's just a remake. They got the same ideas.
I'm gonna give it to Chalupa Batman, who had the spelling a little different. And
serfs. The 99% is again.
Very close.
Idea.
The modern proletariat. And let's see where that puts us going into question 9. 4-way tie for first.
Tie. Very good. Very close up there. Very close. We got 49s, 47s, 45s.
That's from Doom. Praetors. Isn't that a?
Is that Doom?
Isn't that the name of the suit? The Praetor suit?
No. You're thinking of like the water recycling suit. That one. The dry suit. What is it?
Question 9. What organelle typically found in animal cells digest materials and act as the cell's waste disposal system?
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
I'm going to say this isn't the obvious cell piece of trivia that everyone learns in, high school biology.
Yes, it's not that.
All right. Oh, are we a little washed out?
Just a little hot.
Just a little hot.
Down a little bit.
We've been standing here talking for a whole hour now.
A little warm.
What organelle typically found in animal cells digest materials and acts as the cell's waste disposal system? I can knock out a couple.
Ah.
I don't think it's yeah, J-Blow. I'm torn between a couple.
It's a tough one, and I think I know the one, and it's not the one that I would have said.
All right, I'm very interested in what people are saying here. We got endoplasmic reticulum, aerodactylitis, Golgi apparatus,
The most fun to say.
lysosomes, liposomes sounds right. Lysosomes,
Lysosomes.
phagocytes, rectal thermometers, ribosomes, nope. something, powerhouse of the cell, mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell, of course.
Right, that one I know. If there's anything that I know about the powerhouse of the cell, it's that it's mitochondria.
Mm-hmm. And it is lysosomes.
Lysosomes.
All right.
Lysosome. That's a lot of S's and ohms.
A lot of ohms. The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. That is the piece of trivia that everyone takes away from biology, and
That's right.
maybe that bats are mammals.
Yes. Not birds.
Not birds. And going into the last question of the regular round.
Oh man, I'm excited.
Two-way tie for first with The Gang Gets Quarantined and Yobagoya with Xantaspectro. Rogue Darkholme and Borough Grove holding down third place.
Okay.
Here we go.
This is it. This is the moment we've all been waiting for.
In what Caribbean island nation would one find the cities of Kingston, Spanish Town, and Montego Bay?
Okay. Am I incorrect in last time this question came up? We were playing in an internal test and everyone was so confidently wrong.
I honestly can't say for sure because we are in the Sporcle office right now.
We are.
And in the...
By the way, we're the only two people in the Sporcle office because we are COVID compliant.
And in the men's bathroom here, there is a map of a country in the Caribbean.
Yes.
That isn't, I don't think the answer to this one.
Right. I think also it is.
But a lot of people are saying Jamaica. And it is not, I can't even, I haven't been to the office in 6 months, so I don't even honestly remember what the poster is.
It is on Jamaica. This must have been a different question.
It must have been a different question. That was world geography probably. And this is Back to School
is
BTS, behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes here in the Sporcle office. The answer is
Jamaica. Make sure Waltzing gets that.
Kingston. Yes, of course.
And this one with the Jamaica flag. And what was that piece of trivia that Viva El Jason shared yesterday? The only flag in the world without red, white, or blue in it?
Was like Trinidad and Tobago? No.
It's Jamaica.
Oh, it's Jamaica.
You see it? You see it right there?
No red, white, or blue. It checks out.
Yeah.
Wow, that is good trivia. See, you get like all kinds of fun.
And going into final round. Final question.
The
Gang Gets Quarantined and Yobagoya tied for first with perfect games. With,
again,
Rogue Darkholme, who I cannot remember the end of your username. And Borough Grove tied for second, only missing 1 point the whole game.
That is brutal.
I'm gonna go hard because the American school system, it's a little lacking.
Yeah, we gotta go hard.
And we gotta get these kids smarter.
We got it. It's our job here at Sporcle.
Peter, you and I are products of the American school system, and I think
if anything, that goes to show.
It goes to show people could
do.
be doing better in a lot of ways. All right, I don't want to. Oh, Ben, again. Oh, I'm sorry.
Ben again. No wait, he's got one second. Oh,
let's let the timer go out. We'll let the timer go out. I want to watch this whole thing jump around for a bit.
Screen. It is so scary. We are internationals. Sorry, Proveno. We're going hard. It looks like the people want hard. But who knows, because sometimes,
Here we go.
There it is.
Thank you, Ben. All right. And we got to wager 20 because we got nothing to lose.
Proveno, I promise, we're going to do a more holistic game on Tuesday, because that's our next game.
Tuesday at noon Pacific time, 4 p.m. 3?
3 Eastern.
I can never remember. I grew up in an even earlier time zone than this.
Wow.
So I can never remember what it actually. Alaska. The other one, Alaska. Hawaii's kind of on its own time zone. I think it
They're
doesn't.
on Hawaiian time. Island time.
I wish I was on island time right now. The country of North Korea is also known by what 4-letter initialism?
Oh, this is not bad. That's not bad. I get this one.
Got it. I think I got it.
I mean, it's. I feel like the more nice your country sounds, the name of your country sounds, probably the more human rights are taken away from you.
Yeesh. Not to totally change the subject, but to change the subject. Peter, do you know what the difference between an initialism and an acronym is?
I do not. Would you like to let me know?
An acronym is something like SCUBA, where the letters that stand for words are said as a word. SCUBA, NASA.
Right.
But an initialism is where you say the letters individually.
I see.
So, in this case, a lot of people are saying DPRK, which you wouldn't say as DPRK.
Yep.
But I believe that's the No, it's not.
Democratic
People's Republic of Korea?
Yeah, I think that's right.
Democratic is such a wide amount of definitions for that word democratic, don't you think? A lot of different places using it, and people in this country as well, using it with different definitions. But let's see what the answer is. It's the DPRK.
It's the DPRK.
Not
pain.
Not pain.
Because again, if that were the case, it would be a what did you just say?
An acronym.
Acronym, right. Acronym versus initialism. That makes sense.
USA is still pronounced USA, right? That is correct, because we have a lot of female bears in this country.
USA, that's it.
Osa.
Osa.
Spanish.
Osa is a
Spanish.
Ursa. URSA?
That's the constellation.
But it's a bear.
It's also a bear, but in Spanish.
Or is that Latin? Ursa is
probably Latin. Okay. Let's see what the final standings are. There's a very different energy, I feel like, with two people hosting. A lot less, only when Jar Jar Binks says it. That's so correct, Vivel, Jason. USA, live in the USA. And we got another tie for first.
Tie for first, but it's only a two-way tie this time.
A two-way, 2 perfect games. The gang gets quarantined, and Yoba Goya tied for first with 75 points, with Borough Grove coming up in third with 74, and Oregon is Amazing in fourth, and also in fourth is Chalupa Batman. Wow!
Wow, indeed. Wow, indeed. My question to the two winners is, did you go through the American public school system?
Please tell us that there's some...
I need to know. And, yes, Provino, we are not going to be doing another pack today. We only do 2 games every stream, but...
I don't think I could talk for any more time than this. I am so tired.
You know what's nice about Sporcle Party, Darrin, is that we can hand off the host position to one of our winners here.
A passing of the crown.
Yes, and then over to
Yoba Goya.
Over there you go. And now you can run your own game. And Provino, if you have some friends, were you one of the people from Brazil yesterday? If so, awesome. If also so, get them to download the app, and you can play along, all by yourselves. What, did they quit?
I saw something happen, but I think we're okay. Well, I think that's it for us today, don't you think?
I sure think so. Thank you so much for playing along with us, and I hope that you liked our little co-host here.
Whew. Me? Am I the little co-host?
Yeah, it's true. Nope, no high fives.
Well, give me an elbow.
There we go. Nice, well done. And make sure to come back on Tuesday at 12 o'clock Pacific or 3 o'clock Eastern if you're over there, and join us for what is surely to be another fantastic game with Sporcle Party Live. Oh, and of course, follow if you haven't already, and check us out on YouTube, and of course, you can go to Sporcle.com, play some more quizzes.
So many great quizzes. Some might be about serial killers.
Yeah, if that's something you're into. So go check it out, and we'll see you on Tuesday at 12 o'clock Pacific, 3 o'clock Eastern. Ciao!